Hello everybody, this is Harbinger, this is Wingspan on Steam, and this is our opening hand. Masked Lapwing can help us get online earlier with his ability to help us with the tempo. He's also looking the correct way for the first running goal, so that's also something good to be taking into account. We don't have any way to gain additional eggs or additional cards or additional food from brown actions, so before we are deciding too much, I think we need to go ahead and look in the tray here. Okay, so we have both the pink air duck and the green pygmy goose. They have the same ability and overall are very similar in what they do, and they can give us additional cards. So I think that no matter what we do, we're probably going to end up with picking up one of these. And other than that, I think we maybe keep the duration golden oriole. It's not something that's too great in a 1 versus 1, but the fact that it gets us very often additional food when the opponent takes food is a good ability. So I do like the idea of keeping that, and I also try to keep grain and something else we can play these guys as well. So the game plan is play out this bad boy, then pick up either of these if they are left in the tray. And yeah, so you are Eurasian, and that's cartography based. Let's take that, and let's not see if we can't make sense of a game plan here. Ideally, we take the pink air duck because it looks the correct way for the first round and goal. But if we can't, if we have to take the other guy, we have to take the other guy. So we're keeping the nectar in case we have to play the green pygmy goose instead. But yeah, we take this guy. He helps more for the things we need to do. And thank you, we get to play him out as well. We get to play him out for cheaper food. That means we can keep the nectar for the next food we want to play. And then I think we need to pick up some more stuff. Vic Sizzle is a okay card to help us transition these additional cards we draw from the pink air duck into eggs and points. So that's certainly something we consider. Bald Eagle is a high scoring bird, and it works very well for the second round and goal here, so we might consider doing that. Spotted Towie is a favorite for many people because you can put it in the grasslands, and it will have a possibility to give sandhill terrain stuff, but I don't really care about that. I much rather want to have the Eurasian nuthatch that helps us gain additional food for ourselves while also making them be points later of the game. It's a 3-point difference from one additional food, and that additional food isn't that big for me. So let's see. I was also planning to pick up the white-bellied seagull, but he's gone, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Then I think it's Dixisol and activate that, then go for a nuthatch or something. But since we do plan to activate this, we kind of want an egg, or we kind of want to have something to tuck as well. So let's go just one more time here and see what we find. And if you find something we rather want to play, then this guy and this guy, we will have the option now. I don't really see that that's the case. Eurasian bluebird I want to keep here, so I'm giving the Eurasian J to the other guy. I like to keep these guys because after we have played Dixisol, we can activate here and gain 3 eggs in a single turn. And then we don't have to activate it again until we have played more guys, and then we can, in theory, play Eastern Bluebird into something else before we need to activate the forest again. And it's just a little bit more efficient action spending wise. Okay, Dixisel comes out, spend the nectar, and I think we pretty much already know we are going to tuck the Lewin's Honey Eater. I don't want to give the opponent nectars unless I can help it, so yeah, you are gone here, and there's a little penguin here we could have picked up if I really wanted to do that, but we can't spend too many actions picking stuff up. We also need to have somewhat of a tempo. Grey Warbler is a kind of tempo that can still help us. It is tempo that doesn't cost us any eggs, so it helps us get further up towards the third food dice here. We can't play the nuthatch with the stuff we have already, so it won't postpone the additional actions. So I do think I like this guy. And since we know the opponent has a a bird worth 3 of these, I'm gonna also pick up the common kingfisher here, just so we can challenge them on that with high value cards. Inca Dove, is that something we care about? No, not really. I'm gonna give the Eurasian Nutcracker to the opponent. It's a really good bird, but it incentivized the opponent to go for quite a few activations of the forest, which is great. And now I need to make a decision on whether or not we are going to pick up the Franklin Skull, or if we are letting the opponent have the option to do that. And we haven't invested too much in the wetlands. Losing this guy isn't really that bad. Franklin Skull it works really well together with his Tucker card to gain an egg, because he can eat their eggs, so he doesn't have to worry about egg capacity, and he also gets the cards they need to activate. So I really like the idea of picking him up. And now that we know that, we are probably on our way to a really okay game. Then it's about getting Bald Eagle, Franklin Skull out this round, and if we can do that, I think we are in good shape. Pick up that guy. Pick up. Yeah, we are not going for that anymore. Greater Roadrunner, I want that. Let's give this to the opponent to entice them to activate the forest a lot, so they can give us tons and tons of food. And yeah, we need nectars and fish to do the stuff we want to do. And I do think we go here one more time in case we can pick up some more nectars and fish. Okay. That probably means we have the option of playing Bald Eagle before we are playing the Franklin Gull. It didn't quite happen like that, so then we can consider playing Eastern Bluebird into Franklin Skull now. I do think that's not a horrible idea. We do have the food for it, so let's just do that. And we want to do this so we can get access to this part of the map as fast as possible. Eat these 2 foods. I think we can always afford to play a 3rd bird with these foods, so it's nothing to worry about. And we even get to pick up some more food here. How are we looking? They have 4. We can still play out the Bald Eagle if we so choose. We won't be getting cool stuffs from activating it this turn. So let's spend this turn to just gain. Do we care about trying to tie for this one? I don't think that that's the highest priority now. Let's instead focus on building the run to be more efficient. We do have 2 points here already. We are fighting for 3 points if we tie and 6 points if we overtake them. So, but the bald eagle is gonna be a good play when you play it no matter what. I much rather want to have actual payout for it. So instead we could play the grey warbler into the Eurasian nuthatch, and that way we have a much better ability to activate the forest later. Or we could play out just the greater roadrunner. We don't have enough eggs. Okay, yeah, okay, then I think we just go here. We discard the black-bellied whistling duck. We discard the Inca dove to lay more eggs. And then we pick up a black tern and a key, maybe? Having additional bonus card is okay. I don't think we're gonna need a common cuckoo, so let's tuck that, gain an egg, and we can utilize the stuff we drew now to play the greater roadrunner, getting us up to the 3rd and getting us closer to the 4th. Ideally, we would have birds in this habitat that gives us stuff every time we activate it, but sometimes it's good enough to just get to the 3rd and 4th free egg. Osprey, Hornlark, Common Swift. Common Swift can utilize the free food we get from the Eurasian Golden Oriole, and it also gives us a good target for food to pick up whenever we draw food and aren't offered nectar and we don't want to pick whatever food is there. So I could be convinced to pick up that guy and have that guy be our 5th bird. But there's so many nectars here now. I think we're gonna have to prioritize picking them up. Then we can play a warbler into nuthatch, and then we can sack cards here to draw even more food in the future, and then we can play out the key. Let's play you for your nectar cost. That way we know we have 2 nectars left for the Eurasian nuthatch. We don't have to worry about what food we kept and those sorts of things. We can sacrifice the black tern to get the 3rd food, and I think we want to try to play out the bald eagle pretty soon, because we do also want to put more eggs into wetlands if we can, since we can compete for that actually. So take the nectar, re-roll, no particularly good bird feeder to throw the bald eagle into. Actually, how are we doing here? We need one more cartography bird. Yeah, I haven't paid too much attention to that. We could have done that. Play a key for two bonus cards. Yes, let's do that. I know I did say we intended to play the bald eagle, but I also like the idea of getting stuff here. Okay, I'm not gonna draw I'm not gonna spend a worm to draw another bonus card. Verticulturalist for 4 is already pretty good. So let's just take that. Okay, that's good. There's also a common grackle here. That's interesting because we can utilize that as another egg combo with Franklin's Gull. We do have enough food to play it out immediately, and in general, these activate to gain 2 birds are pretty dope. Yeah, let's do that. Let's sack the Kingfisher to put as many eggs as possible out. More eggs means more points in the end of the game, and I do think we're maybe going to struggle to spend all of the resources we want. Yeah, okay, we're gonna struggle to activate you the first time around because we probably want to keep the bald eagle around so we can play it for 9 points. But then again, not taking if we do take the if we do tuck him, the replacement card we would need to play for that card to be as good as if we had kept the bald eagle is basically a 7-pointer, because you're giving us 2 points. Maybe we should just respect the fact that you would have been good in this thing, but it's too late. Yeah, I think it's better to just tuck the bald eagle. It's gonna be really hard because it's hard for us to play it. We could combo it with if we had the correct food in the bird feed. We could combo it with this and something else. But it's just a lot better to just activate here. How many eggs do we gain each turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So we can activate this for the rest of the game without filling out our entire thing. I think we'll just do this. I think we just commit to activating the habitat that gives us tons of points. It's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in action, minus 8, minus 1 because we need to eat these eggs to gain more cards to tuck in the future. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna fill up the Dixis and the Grackle because we can go back and forth and eat eggs off them. And yeah, it's just really efficient to pair Franklin's Gull up with two of these birds. Don't skip. We're gonna have 2, of course. And I guess if we pull the perfect cartography bird, we could consider to play it. But I have to realize it's the perfect cartography bird as well, and ideally it's drawn. It's drawn next turn. Gala would have been great to have in this scenario here instead of the Eastern Bluebird as well. But don't forget, the Eastern Bluebird has an actual purpose here. The Eastern Bluebird helped us get up to be able to do this without costing us an action cube. So if we had to spend another action cube to play out the Eastern Bluebird, we would have had less tempo. And 1 more action cube activating here, gaining us 8 more points, means that this Eastern Bluebird is worth 4 points in of itself, plus that additional action cube that gave us another 8 points. So this Eastern Bluebird is actually a really good card for us. And that's some of the things that I have struggled to get a grasp on until I've played the game a few hundred times, is that indeed the white power play on the bird ducks are really good for pushing tempo. Earlier, I thought of them as like, okay, yeah, they can help you to get to the third and final column. But the main benefit they give is that they allow you to spend action cubes more efficient, and that's a huge boon. You don't hit. Yeah. We eat an egg to gain 2 cards. Let's take the blue-winged warrior, not that matters. And then we took the card, and we have the same amount of eggs, but we now have another point in tucked cards. So that's great. I guess if we had drawn this a little bit earlier, we could have checked whether or not we were winning or losing the worms in food cost and played that out at an appropriate place for even more than 8 points, but it's fine. I guess we should have tried to put nectars into the wetlands as well, but I still think doing 8-point actions in the 8-point activations of the grasslands is an okay way to spend your turns when you can do that for the rest of the game, and just have a guarantee that we basically gained 40 points guaranteed in the final round with the final 5 action cubes, and we gained 116 points. And yeah, so 116 is around average. It's a little bit on the lower side for me to be happy. And why is it that we gained so few points? We picked up Franklin's Gull, which is a really great card. We did pick him up at a later stage of the game, which means that we don't really get the full power of the S tier power that the Gull has. But him supplying the common grackle and the dick sizzle into an endless cycle of eating eggs, drawing cards, and tucking cards for gaining eggs is really good. Especially that he allows us to do this habitat activation 6 times before the common grackle and the dick sizzle run out of egg capacity, because he can eat their eggs at appropriate times, so they still can fill up stuff. Usually you have to spend your eggs by playing birds or getting rid of your eggs in another way for to have the possibility of activating these so many times. So he's perfect to combine with these two. But other than that, we didn't really have too many high power stuff. We did. Pink Air Duck gained additional card value in the early game, but we had switched off the wetlands, so he didn't really get to pay out as much. We didn't really have anything that went for us in the forest either. Only thing we had was that the Eurasian Attach gave us some additional food when we activated. But I also think that the Eurasian Golden Oriole was really good for us. He gave us a big chunk of free food, which we did utilize to gain this engine off a little bit faster. And I guess we can also say that the additional food we gained from this bird is probably worth at least 1 action cube. So he also is worth like 1 more activation of our best habitat. And yeah, tempo from these Plane of the Birds and these ones between turn birds are really really good, because it allows you to get more out of your future action cubes. Grey Warbler and Eastern Bluebird, in addition to cheating out on additional birds and then getting us up to the best columns for activation, they also provide a decent chunk of additional egg space, allowing us to do this activation 2 more times than we would have if we hadn't drew them up and picked them up at the same time too. So yeah, don't sleep on the Plane of the Birds. They're really good. And with that, I would like to say thanks again for watching. This is Elizabeth Harbinger. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.